Hey everybody, Jess here. Nice to see you all. Welcome to all of you new subscribers and welcome back to all of you who have been with me for a very long time. This is just going to be a general reading. I don't know if it will be your story or not today. Let's say a quick blessing and we'll find out, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. I'm going to start with this Deviant Moon Tarot. We'll see what's going on out there for somebody. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is, okay. All right. What is this business? Hold on. Okay. So I got a lot of cards here on the table. The first card out was this Four of Pentacles energy, and this usually indicates someone who's struggling to let go of something, struggling to share something, someone who may be worried about, someone who's worried about letting go of someone, because there's a lot of love energy here. I have the Two of Cups that came out second, Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, and we'll talk about all this other stuff here in a minute. But this Two of Cups energy is a soulmate energy. It feels like you are already in a partnership with this person, and this could be your energy that I'm reading, or this could be the person that you have on your mind, or someone that you interact with daily. The reason I feel like this is a love relationship is because we have the Ten of Pentacles here. I also have the Hierophant. I have the Two of Wands. I have the Emperor over here as well, and the Knight of Cups. So this is a lot of love energy, romantic love energy. The Ten of Cups usually indicates a union of sorts. It can be a marriage. It can be a family. I feel like someone here, okay. With the Six of Swords, that usually indicates some kind of a physical relocation. And I don't know, I'm going to get another deck and clarify real quick, but I'm kind of getting the impression that there's one person in this dynamic that's struggling to let go of another person who wants to move on, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure that that's how this is going to go. That's why I'm going to clarify with another deck. I have the Two of Wands here, which is someone who feels like they've met the perfect person. Right time, right place, right person. Everything feels right. This Knight of Cups is someone who has offered their heart to another person. And it feels like a perfect scenario, except it's that Four of Pentacles. Let me just grab another deck. It usually indicates someone who's having a hard time letting go of something, And there's that Magician again. All right. And there's the, okay, let's just, I have the Chariot in the reverse, which is basically the major arcana version of the Six of Swords. I feel like somebody here is asking to be let go of, and somebody here is having a hard time doing it. And I can see why you would feel this way, or this other person would feel this way. Somebody is very attracted to, believes in this relationship, and I'm getting the impression that somebody else doesn't. There's somebody here at a crossroads here with this Two of Swords that's saying like, well, either we stay together or we end things. There's someone here who may have proposed to someone. I have the Strength card on its side, which is Leo energy. I also have the King of Wands over here, which is Leo energy as well. Tell me more. And I got the Six of Cups here, which is soulmate energy, past life love, someone that you've known for a long time, somebody you grew up with, or someone that you have the intention of growing old with. This Strength card out on its side is somebody who feels like they don't know if they can deal with this anymore. This kind of, there's somebody's making a decision about something. I feel like, I feel like I have someone who's turning their back on a love relationship that seems to be quite blessed, quite perfect. And I feel like it's the feminine energy that's turning their back on this situation. This is the Queen of Cups. And that heron carved into the back of the Queen of Cups throne indicates someone who wants to be on their own. This Judgment energy is somebody who's like kind of made a final decision here. Oh boy. This Four of Wands is that Twin Flame 1111 Awakening card. It can indicate a marriage. It's typically something that's very beautiful. It's union energy. But I feel like it feels kind of one-sided, and I don't know why. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. Okay, I have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so a little bit about this Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles energy. This King of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, but it doesn't have to be someone who has those zodiac sign placements. This would be someone who's a little bit older, financially well off, someone who's pretty stable. But these people both kind of have their backs turned. This Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, doesn't have to be those zodiac signs, but it's someone who's very nurturing, very loving, very loving unconditionally. But, so I feel like this King of Pentacles energy is the person that's struggling to let go here. And this person has like all of these intentions towards marriage, towards commitment, towards moving closer to one another. This person has offered their heart to this Queen of Cups energy. I feel like the Queen of Cups is the one who says, no thanks, I want to be on my own. But I feel like there's a spiritual significance to this relationship, because we've just been turning these cards for a moment, and I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4 soulmate energies out here on the table. So this tells me you were meant to meet this person, whether you stay together or not. This was meant to be an influential relationship for the both of y'all. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles, because I have the Wheel of Fortune. That's Sagittarius energy. Like I was saying, this is like right time, right place, right person. And it feels like this is really good energy between these two people. Oh boy, I can tell I'm gonna have to move all these decks. We're gonna have to have more room. All right. Oh boy, I have the High Priestess energy on here. Someone in this dynamic, it feels like they're very spiritually evolved. Someone who's very much a healer, someone who's very psychically developed, highly intuitive. And there it is. I got the Ten of Swords right there. Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card for me as a reader. This is also an indication of an on-again, off-again relationship. It can be the energy of betrayal. So I feel like whoever this feminine energy is here, and it's not about your gender, it's not about being male or female or anything about your pronouns. This is an energy. So you'll know if you're carrying this feminine energy or this masculine energy, and you can flip-flop at different times in your life within different scenarios. It feels like these two people were together. Something happened here. The relationship was ended, and this may have happened multiple times, because I feel like there's a cycle here with this Wheel of Fortune energy and this Ten of Swords. And someone here has tried to reach back out and say, can we please come back together? Can we even just have a conversation? Can we even just be friends? And this person really thought that they would be successful in this. And I feel like this is this masculine energy, this King of Pentacles energy. But this Queen of Cups with this Empress energy, this is divine feminine energy. And I've got the Emperor over here, and we haven't even gotten to this section of the table yet. These two might be divine counterparts. But somebody here made a big mistake. Somebody ended this. It didn't end well. It could have been during Libra season. And kids, I got to be honest with you, we have the new moon coming up on April 30th, and I always have a ton of divine counterpart energy come through the readings around the full moon and the new moon. And so there's no surprise that this has got divine masculine, divine feminine energy all over it, because we already have that Four of Wands right there, which again is that twin flame energy. So something happened here, possibly during Libra season. But there's this energy of wanting to start over again, particularly from this masculine energy. They haven't been able to let go of this divine feminine. From now on, I'll just call them divine feminine, divine masculine, or emperor, empress energy. How about that? This emperor energy feels like this empress is truly their match. They feel like they have met the right person. They feel like they've known this person before. You may have kind of a telepathic bond with this person, somebody where you have dreams about them at night, or you feel like you have telepathic conversations in your head when you're far apart from one another. This masculine energy wants to start over again, and there's the Emperor right under that. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards. Oh, this person wants a reunion with that Three of Cups energy. I have this Knight of Swords, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. They want it, and they want it fast. They were hoping that just having a conversation with this Empress would bring them back around. I don't know. But this Empress energy seems to be pretty independent on their own right now. Yeah, the conversation didn't quite go as planned. I think this Emperor was thinking to themselves, well, there's been enough time that's gone by. Surely they've forgotten what happened. Surely they're going to get over this, because this Queen of Cups energy is truly so unconditionally loving. This is someone who opens their heart to people. She's someone who is a healer. She helps people in any way that they can. This Empress takes care of everyone, very nurturing. This Empress may have a family of their own. They may, I'm hearing, be a teacher, something like that. This Empress is good with children. This Emperor really did think, just by reopening the dialogue with this Empress, that things would be back to normal, back to the way that they were before. But it didn't happen that way. Ugh, okay. All right. And now we have someone here who feels quite left out with this Five of Pentacles energy. This masculine energy has waited on this feminine energy. They haven't given their heart away to anyone else during this time apart. And there has been time apart between the two of them. And they've just really been waiting on this Empress. And they've been watching this Empress from a distance. That's probably through your social media profile these days. It's much easier to watch someone from like the other side of a computer than it is to hide out in somebody's bushes with binoculars. I keep seeing this moon energy. I'm going to put this aside over here. And I got the sun out here too. I got the moon and the sun. Of course we do. That's yin yang energy, just right on top of one another. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. This would be a very deep relationship. Something, obviously, if we're talking about a divine counterpart situation, then it goes back to the very beginning of time, right? When these souls were created. But there was someone here who didn't tell the truth about how they were feeling, or they tried to get away with something. There's an energy of deception here. Something happened between these two people where someone was either caught in a lie, or they were caught doing something they shouldn't be doing, or someone who simply didn't tell the truth about their feelings when they had them at the time. This masculine, I'm telling you, this person has done nothing but wait for this feminine. Wait for them to get over being mad. Wait for them to decide they want them back. Waiting, waiting, waiting. All right, let me grab another deck, because I got to know. I got the Devil in the reverse here. There it is. I was going to say, I want to know why this Empress energy has simply turned their back on this situation. And there's like this energy of the feminine going this way and the masculine staying here and trying to pull this feminine back towards them. But this Empress has no interest in going back and reliving the traumas, the dramas, and the toxicities of the past. And something in this relationship showed itself to be high drama, high trauma, and toxic to this Empress. And so I get that. And there's the Four of Pentacles under that. There's a lot of regret here. Regret. I wish I had not done that thing. Can we just get over it? Can we move on? I don't think so, buddy. Let me get another deck and see how this is gonna go, because I can kind of see what's happened here. I don't know exactly what happened. There was some kind of blow up, and it does feel like it happened during Libra season, which would be September, October, right? I want to use just this traditional deck, I think. Yeah, somebody walked away. There it is, right on the bottom of the deck. And there's the Hierophant again. This masculine energy has marriage on the brain. Oh my gosh. But, oh my gosh, all the same cards. Both of these people, masculine and feminine alike, during their time apart, have really focused on themselves. I think they've both been largely single. They haven't been with other people since ending their relationship with each other. This Ace of Cups can indicate a new love relationship coming towards someone, but really in this case, it really feels more like people who have realigned with themselves, their true hearts. There's been a lot of healing during this time apart with this Ace of Cups energy. People who have remembered who they are. I got the King of Cups here too. Unfortunately, whoever this masculine energy is, they may have waited too long to speak up about their feelings. They may have waited too long to apologize. And it feels like this feminine energy is like out the door already. Like they're already down on the next block over. This recent communication that has happened between this masculine and this feminine, because you'll know this is your reading if this masculine has recently contacted you and tried to start up like a friendly conversation, and somebody would be responding with like, new phone, who dis, it didn't go the way that you were expecting it to at all. This Queen of Swords comes out on its side. We got a lot of court cards on here, particularly kings and queens. So this tells me I'm talking to people who are pretty mature, pretty established in their lives. Like I said, either financially well established, or they have a home or businesses of their own, something like that. This Queen of Swords energy for this feminine is not at all happy with this masculine. And they could have said so many things, but they didn't. They were nice about it. And it was kind of like a polite, oh, no, thank you. I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. I have no intention of writing that right again. And this feminine, once they ended that conversation, like hung up the phone, there was this real energy of unclarity that came over their mind. Like, should I have said that? Should I have been nicer? Should I have done this? Should I have done that? But no. I feel like this feminine is very bright, but there's something about this masculine energy that comes in and kind of clouds their judgment from time to time. These two, this Emperor and this Empress, they can be very, very happy with each other. In fact, they're so close to having it all. They're just like one cup away. And I remember that Ace of Cups. I think I put it back in the deck. That's like the one cup that's still needed, which is this connection through a higher power somehow. And I got the King of Swords there now, and the Chariot again. And the Knight of Swords again. This masculine may reach out again, but this feminine is in a very restricted energy. They're not taught that they may have physically, like, digitally blocked this person. You know, I'm not talking to you. You can't get to me, kind of thing. Just because I think this feminine energy knows that something about this masculine is kind of intoxicating. There's something about them that this feminine is so drawn to, and yet this masculine tends to hurt this feminine somehow. And so that's not going to work. I mean, this feminine's grown up, but again, this masculine just waits and waits and hopes for some kind of change. This masculine has done everything that they can think of to fix this situation, because again, there's all that regret. And again, with the Four of Pentacles, again, this person cannot let go. And I can see why. Now I've got the Queen of Wands under here, just waiting to talk. This magician energy is someone who has done everything they can think of to fix this. This masculine energy may have found themselves trying to actually manifest this feminine back into their lives. And I got to be real with you, most masculines, not to sound, sexist, which I know what I'm going to say is very sexist. That's what happens whenever somebody's like, not to sound like so-and-so, but then usually what comes out of their mouth next is very so-and-so. But the idea of manifestation, it's not the first place that most masculines' heads go. Feminines, they're used to working in that way. Masculines are often used to working in more three-dimensional ways, whereas feminines, they're typically, very good at using that mental energy to create in their lives. Masculine energies tend to look for more physical, logical, realistic ways to get what they need in their lives. This masculine may have started meditating. They may have started praying. They may have started getting into esoteric theologies and things. They may have started to kind of expand their consciousness once they met this feminine energy. And I feel like they have done everything they can think of to make this situation better, to bring this situation back to balance and to start over again. Oh boy. Now then, I got the King of Wands out here twice. I got the Queen of Wands out here too. This Queen of Wands, this feminine energy, very beautiful, very attractive, very popular, very well liked, and very passionate about their life, whatever it is that they do. Again, this may be someone who is an artist, maybe a singer, songwriter, someone who, again, may own their own business, somebody who puts a lot of their energy out into the world, into their family, and into their creations. And this feminine, I think that this feminine is kind of a loner, even like really, maybe not so much of a loner as someone who is very comfortable on their own. Not everybody's comfortable being on their own. Some people need to have somebody interacting with them all the time. Whoever this feminine is, they're not that way. And when this masculine met them, that was a quality about this feminine that surprised them. This feminine energy may be a little bit witchy themselves, You may have a black cat. But there's a lot of pairings here. I've got this King of Wands energy out here twice, and right with this Queen of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. We've had the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We've had the King of Cups. We've had the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I've seen the King of Pentacles. Haven't seen the Queen of Pentacles yet. But the point is that these two seem to be the perfect match. Now, what happened that caused this kind of distortion? Let's look a little bit further. Because again, there's a lot of regret and somebody walked away from this situation. Let me grab yet another deck and let's find out exactly what happened that caused these two people to separate. Because again, this feminine views this relationship as being very toxic. This masculine views this relationship as being like the epitome of everything they ever wanted in another person. So you can see that there's kind of a dichotomy here. This Seven of Wands here is someone who feels like they always have to stand their ground, stand up for themselves, fight this conflict, deal with this battle. This feminine energy has enough going on in their own life. They don't need any extra drama, trauma, or toxicity, right? And I feel like this was one of those relationships that was full of a lot of conflict for whatever reason. Let's find out. Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This, when these two were first initially together, there's kind of an energy of immaturity and people who didn't necessarily recognize the significance of their relationship when they first met. I get the sense that when these two initially first met, neither one of them really wanted to change anything about their lives. It's almost like they wanted to be two single people together. All right. Get this Three of Cups out here, and it's in the upright. I'm not sensing like a third party situation here. I'm sensing reconciliation. What happened that really split these two apart, though? It could have been immaturity. Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here wasn't a good friend to the other person. Somebody here wasn't nice to the other person. Somebody here didn't respect someone's life or their values or something about the way that they lived. Somebody was disrespectful and unkind, like truly unkind. I'm hearing that, like I'm seeing actually, that this Page of Cups in the reverse comes out over the top of this Knight of Swords. And that Knight of Swords energy is, it's usually about verbal communication that comes in very quickly, and it can be like radically changing. And I feel like there was a conversation, it may have been a loud conversation between these two where it was just very disrespectful and immature. And it not so much just immature, but definitely not on the level that these two should be conducting themselves on as the Emperor and Empress. Queen of Swords again. This is the moment that this feminine said, and I'm done. This is the moment that the feminine said, I can't believe I ever wanted that thing in the first place. I am out. Oh, hence the waiting time now with this Hanged Man energy. All right, what's going to happen? Just give it to me straight. Let's see. More waiting. I have the Seven of Pentacles out again. I believe that that is the third time, fourth time that that card has come out. And we just had the Hanged Man energy, which is out here right again. But that Seven of Pentacles is this waiting on someone to make a decision, waiting on someone to make a move. King of Pentacles, that's who's doing the waiting. But they're getting tired of waiting. And this King of Pentacles says, if I don't get the response that I need to get from this Empress, I'm going to have to move across the country. I'm going to have to move across the world to get away from this. All of a sudden, this Emperor energy kind of can't think about anything else except for this Empress and the way that this happened and the way that this went down, the mistakes that they made. Remember, I said the regret. This person says, I wish I had spoken up sooner about how I truly felt. There's something about this Emperor energy who really did believe that this Empress would always come back or always be around. Or maybe this Emperor really was more clued into their attraction or devotion or what the true nature of this relationship was at some point, and they didn't speak up about it. Seven of Swords. There it is on the bottom of the deck again. Again, someone who didn't tell the truth. Someone who tried to take too much. Someone who may have been very demanding as well. And there's the Empress right under it. I love reading cards for you guys. There's the Justice card. This happened during Libra season. I feel like this could be a marriage, but it is just too much. There's this energy of really needing to rebalance this with this Six of Pentacles. Quite honestly, I really feel like these two individuals, like whatever they experienced in this relationship, no one was really happy. It was like you were almost happy with each other. There's a lot of sexual attraction between these two. And now we have kind of a loss, and now we have the Wheel of Fortune. There is an energy of change here. I've had the Wheel of Fortune out here twice. And with this Five of Pentacles, that's that energy of longing for something that you know you are supposed to have, and you're being locked out from it. This Wheel of Fortune tells me that this is about to change. It's twice out here and here, probably somewhere else too. This is a lot of union energy here, but it feels like we're going to have a very honest conversation. And this Emperor, and I'm sorry I'm like pointing fingers, but this is kind of what I'm getting, okay? It feels like this Emperor is the one who hasn't been able to open themselves up to telling the truth about how they're feeling. And there could be a lot of reasons why this person hasn't told the truth. It could be that they never learned to. They never learned to tell the truth about their feelings. That's not uncommon. This person may have viewed like an emotional conversation as too vulnerable. And so instead of talking about their feelings, they just yelled and assumed that this feminine energy understood. Well, this feminine energy did not understand. And whatever the last conflict was that they had, it was enough for this feminine to walk away, not look back, possibly block this masculine energy and move on. There's a lot of healing with this sun energy that comes out here, but it has to come from honesty. The sun is the happiest card in the deck, right? It hasn't happened yet. It's on its way. It hasn't happened yet, though. There's kind of a new day dawning for these two. And I mean, if this is your reading, I want you to give it some time here, probably about 3 months, and do let me know if this is your reading, how this ends up going. I mean, this is the energy that we're in right now for whoever you are, and I do see this energy of change coming for you, though. This King of Swords on the bottom of the deck again. Oh my goodness. And the Queen of Wands again. I think the biggest conversation that these two people need to have is why the relationship ended in the first place with that Three of Swords. And that's the only way this can begin again. There's major changes that have to happen. There's the Strength card again, Leo energy. Yeah, you may look for this relationship to come back together during Leo season. I saw that a moment ago, like when we first started this reading. Because quite honestly, this feminine still has a lot of walls and boundaries up around themselves, for sure. And they are going to have those around them until whoever embodies this Emperor energy comes the right way towards this Empress. And not only says, hey, I'm really sorry that this happened, but this is why I think it happened, and this is how I think we can fix it. I just saw 3-3-3-3 on the counter. And then there's the Queen of Cups in the upright facing this time. This is going to open this Queen of Cups up, and there's the King of Wands. We have so many core cards, and here's that Ace of Pentacles that I saw a moment ago where I said this could be an engagement. This is a solid deal. If this is a divine counterpart situation, they're really quite rare. They really are. Not everyone has a divine counterpart. This would be two people who have very big energies in their lives and in the world around them. And it would be a real shame for this not to come together simply because someone didn't know how to apologize and people didn't know how to make changes in their lives. I mean, I know sad stories like that happen all the time, but it would be a real shame if whoever this belongs to, if it didn't come together. So I am rooting for you both. You have a lot of attraction between the two of you, and that is of significance. It's this Ten of Swords again. And there's the Hierophant. There's going to have to be a major commitment here too. And there's that Two of Swords again, being at that crossroads. We've had this Hierophant out with every single deck. We've had this Ten of Swords out several times. This, again, could have been an on-again, off-again relationship that's going to have to get off that wheel. It's going to have to quit cycling through like this. The only way to do that is to put a stop to it and get really, really honest with each other. All right? All right, there's the Death card. That's about transformation. Whoever this reading belongs to, you know it belongs to you. I've got a lot of High Priestess energy out here. I gotta put this down. All right, I love you guys very much. This was your reading for today. Get it together. Yes. All right, and let me know in the comments if you feel like this resonated for you and why. I love you guys very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you soon. Mwah.